Second follow-up segment tonight. As we told you last night, Assistant Secretary of State Michael Posner told the Chinese, who are major human rights violators, of course, the USA may be committing violations as well because of the new Arizona illegal alien law. Now, we think that point of view is insane and destructive to the country. So who is this Michael Posner? Well, he founded a group called Human Rights First, a far-left outfit funded by our pal George Soros. As head of that group, Posner filed a lawsuit against former Secretary of Defense Donald Rumsfeld alleging torture. In addition, the Assistant Secretary compared the treatment of American Muslims after 9/11 to the Japanese internment camps during World War II. The question, what is Posner doing in the State Department? What is he doing there? Here now, Fox News analyst Monica Crowley and Alan Colmes. Colmes, this guy's further left than you.
What does it mean? You know, you always say left or radical. What does that mean? How do we define that?
That means way out of the mainstream.
I don't know if that's the case.
You don't know it's a guy. I gave you three examples.
First of all, we have a situation here where he goes and he talks to China. We don't have a transcript of that conversation. We don't know exactly
what we have his own soundbite. Said he brought it up early and often.
All right, he said he brought it up early and often.
No, he said it. I didn't say it.
No, he did say that.
Yes,
he said it. But we don't know exactly what was said. He brought it up in the context of, okay, let's have a mutual conversation
about human rights violations.
Right. And you give to get. He talked about two specific dissidents in China, one of whom is a Christian attorney who he would like to help get free.
Yes.
You have a dialogue about this. Until we know exactly what was said, you know, you want to attack this guy and make him the bad guy.
Let me just cede that point because I wasn't in the discussion that all of this stuff that Posner's saying is somehow logical. I don't believe that for a minute, but let's just cede it. Okay? You know, our pal Glenn Beck outed Van Jones, right? And Van Jones had to resign because he was a far-left kook, communist guy. And all this stuff.
He renounced a lot of that stuff. That's a whole other issue.
Whatever. He's gone. This guy's just as bad. This Posner, George Soros.
You know what I object to?
You know, George Soros gave his organization $1 million.
Mr. O'Reilly, you're playing a game of guilt by association. Number one.
Guilt by association.
Number two, you don't like something he did, so let's smear the guy. Let's attack the guy.
Him.
Let's make him into a left-wing radical. So we can attach him to Obama to prove that Obama's a left-wing radical.
I'm not making him into one.
But that's the game.
This is what we know about him.
That's the game. We don't know all the facts about him.
Remember, you know the little adage, walks like a duck? Quack. All right, what do you say?
So you've decided now. It's all been decided.
I have decided.
All right, also, Colmes, O'Reilly and I are not pulling this out of thin air. We have him in his own words, and you got to take the guy at his word.
In his own words, we don't know what said in that meeting with China.
A couple of things. First of all, his boss is Hillary Clinton. Where is she?
I don't know.
So
we put in a call to her.
Radio silence.
Yeah, we don't know about Hillary, what she thinks.
Radio silence coming from his boss. Also, radio silence coming from both of their bosses, the President of the United States.
But he did put out P.J. Crowley today on Fox. Crowley came out and said, oh, don't worry about it. It's no big deal. This, that, and the other thing. But look, let's put that aside for now. People can make up their own minds about how stupid that remark was or intelligent, as Colmes may think. But Posner himself, is he not a hardcore leftist?
Yeah, and by the way, P.J. Crowley also admitted he didn't read the Arizona illegal immigration law.
I didn't read it either, so me and P.J. have something in common.
Posner, we're talking about this guy, Michael Posner. First of all, he's very close to Soros, and we do know that he played a major role alongside George Soros in 2005 to get the World Trade Center memorial site turned into an America-bashing fest.
And they booted it.
And they booted it, but he wanted a very small corner of the big memorial to be devoted to 9/11.
I got to ask Colmes another question.
You two are singing Kumbaya. You're trying to assassinate this guy's character.
Do you believe that American Muslims after 9/11 were treated like the Japanese internment people?
They were not, but there was a lot of
That's what he said.
But wait a minute. I don't have to.
That's what he said. That's what Posner said.
Wait a minute. We're trying to find every way to attack this guy.
No. If you're doing a job interview, hold it, Colmes. You're doing a job interview at the State Department for a big job, and you see this guy say, American Muslims after 9/11 were treated just like the Japanese internment people.
Mr. O'Reilly.
Go, thank you, good luck.
Mr. O'Reilly.
You don't hire him.
Calm down.
I can't. This is crazy.
Decaf before the show. Look, I can't defend. I'm not here to defend everything the guy ever said in the history of the world. You want to attack this guy because of something you think he might have said to China.
No, this is the record. That's what he said.
You don't even know what he said in that meeting with China. And you want to go and attack this guy for being some far left-wing radical.
He is a far left
playing this guilt by association game because of Soros. I mean, this is totally unfair to this guy.
Look, Colmes, if George Soros gave you $1 million...
I wouldn't be sitting here.
Okay, you shouldn't be sitting here anyway.
Thanks for having me, though.
I would have the right to say, hey, What is he giving you $1 million for? He's a far-left kook, Soros.
Wait a minute. We want to label people far-left kook.
Label.
I mean, this is constant. Let's label the guy a kook because we don't like something we think he might have said.
Remember that the Human Rights First organization that Soros gave the $1 million to is an open borders group that has opposed and continues to oppose all government efforts to stop the flow of illegal immigration into this country.
And that's not a far-left position, is it?
It's right there.
I'm for open borders, too.
Also, remember that, and this is the point of all of this, Posner is a very high-ranking State Department official. He's an assistant secretary right under Hillary Clinton. And remember that in the State Department bill, it is that layer of bureaucrats that controls essentially our foreign policy, and they are our mouthpiece to the world.
Tomorrow, I promise, we will have something from Hillary Clinton. If she doesn't say anything, we'll report that. But you know what the problem with you is, real quick, Colmes? You think you're mainstream. So you think that people are like you.
Yeah, not everybody's like me. I don't think everybody's like me.
All right.
But you think a lot of people are far-left kooks aren't necessarily far-left kooks.
I don't think I know.
Okay, there's no debate then. Why
Directly ahead. Federal